Without further ado, I have here our invited speaker, Ms. Nurul Ashikin. Hi, Ashikin. How are you today?
Hi, Happiness. I am good and doing good.
Great, great. Thanks for joining us. I'll hand this session over to you.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Nurul Ashikin, or better known as Teacher Shikin to the children. So today we'll be focusing on three topics. The first one will be becoming a professional in early childhood. Second one will be early childhood landscape in Singapore. And last topic will be the future plans for early childhood. First one, becoming a professional in early childhood. This is for my personal education journey after my O level. I took higher NITEC in events management in IT College Central Bishan. And after that, I moved on into Poly, which I took diploma in logistics. From there, after I graduated, I started working in childcare. Then I took up diploma in early childhood teaching. And last year, I took up advanced diploma in special needs education, because I really think that there's a lot of special needs children around you. There's a lot of things that you can do with them so that they can have a better school journey when they are young, and then they can become a better person in the outside world, not just to condone themselves inside their own bubble. The challenges that I face while joining the EC line is adapting to the working culture, because working culture can be shocking to everyone. You learn and you grow. It can be quite difficult because when you are studying early childhood and you're not doing the practical thing itself, so you need to prepare yourself to ensure that you are ready to face the different challenges that comes in your way. You have to deal with a lot of the cleanings and ensuring that parents only send their child when it's needed, but some communication problem with parents, sometimes they don't understand, because in EC line you have to follow the memos and information that's coming from ECDA. And then next, to actually become a professional in early childhood itself, there's a lot of skills that are actually needed. You need to be the jack of all trades lah. So during my education journey, I try to take up as many small courses or short courses that I can, to ensure that whatever I learn, I can input it during my working time with the children. For me, the top skills that you require is basically organizing and planning, creativity, because you definitely need to think outside of the box, and also a strong communication skill. So you need to really learn how to communicate well with parents, with your colleagues, with the kids, so there is no, everybody is thinking as one, everybody is doing working together as a team.
What was your biggest challenge being in this industry?
For my personal challenge is my parents, they don't believe that I can actually prosper in this industry. I think like now people are still mentioning that, oh, early childhood, what do you do? What actually are you doing? You're only taking care of the children, right? But they don't know that there is actually more to it. There's actually the planning process, all the reports that you need to do, the observation and stuff like that. They don't see it in the sector. Like I try to prove them wrong, that there's actually tons of things that you need to do to actually become an early childhood educator. The next one is early childhood landscape in Singapore. Day-to-day job in the sector definitely is the routines, which can include the morning health check, conducting lessons, the toileting, feeding of children, their nap routine. You will teach them how to wipe their mattress, fold their mattress cover, and then making milk during their playtime, sending the children home, your workplace check, daily class check, whether your class is safe for the children, and also the cleaning, the whole environment itself. And then after that, like I mentioned, the paperwork, the lesson plans, the reports, the portfolios, that will be in your day-to-day job. And also the important one is interacting with parents, and also interaction with colleagues. So it's how you talk with the parents, like how you convey your message about the child to the parents. You also need to know how to communicate, how you use your tone with the parents and your gesture with the parents, so they know that you are working together with them for the benefits of their children. So it's best that if you can share with them what they need to do, what they need to know about the children. Experience and achievement, definitely more responsibilities lah. And also adding on to the special need education in school, and working with various teachers and parents, and children to better understand what will work for each individual child. Singapore has noticeably growing rate of children with special needs. Yeah, this is where the school staff and the teachers needs to explore and learn more about the special needs children, also to create awareness and better learning experience for everyone in the school. And next, job opportunities. You need to always be open to new challenges. You will have to see whether the pros and cons of it. So in Singapore, there's definitely an internship. They're doing their practicum and everything here, and also yeah, overseas tree teacher exchange program. There is opportunity for this to learn about the EC sector in the country itself. And roles in early childhood sector. You can start with the beginning educator, and then you becoming the educator itself, and then you can go to senior educator, lead educator, and of course the senior lead educator, which includes the curriculum specialist, center leader, center lead learning support educator, center lead intervention educator.
Is it stressful? Is it tough to be an early childhood educator? What do you think?
Being honest, as a teacher, there's more paperwork that you need to do. It's not just kids. You still need to do a lot of observation, a lot of paperwork, a lot of your lesson planning. You cannot just blindly take it and just do it with your children, because every year, every children that comes in, they have different capabilities, abilities, and they have different learning developmental stages. It's different. But you just need to know that you have to make your working life enjoyable in this early childhood line. There's a list you need to do. You still have to do it no matter what.
So there was a question I saw. How do you manage yourself emotionally when handling children with special needs?
You really have to be strong, emotionally strong. Special needs children, they somehow they can feel your aura, but you just need to understand that they are really, really trying to express themselves. So you really have to sit down, calm yourself, and then basically number one is you have to observe what they like, what they don't, what they likes to do, where, when, how often do they do it, and then you have to work with the parents. Okay, and then let's move on to the last topic, the future plans. And the first one is what to look forward in the upcoming years. Obviously, the COVID-19 changes. So I just hope that they open up to more field trips. So hopefully that the children can interact. Actually, new demands or set skills required. I think this one is more on your IT skills. I think not only that teachers, educators, or EC lines staff need to learn to the changes, especially your IT skills, where now during the COVID period, it's more of the Zoom lesson. Then we go into Google Drive, Google Meet, and everything else. Because nowadays also children are they're more into devices. So let's say if you teach just like teach verbally, they will ignore you because you are nothing. You don't have like color, or you don't have moving stuff like that. So I think IT is the most set of skills that you might want to look into lah.
Do you have to be a teacher before going into the management roles? Or if not, what skill set or educational sets are needed to go into a centre's management role? So this is the management route lah. What's your advice on that?
I think most companies or most childcare will definitely look upon your experience as a teacher itself first before they will put you inside, put you in the managerial position. Because at the end of the day, even though you're in the managerial position, you still have to overlook the whole center itself. You still have to know your basic teaching, because that is where you still need your teaching experiences.
I would like to know, why is the early childhood landscape in Singapore crucial?
It is crucial because we cannot just rely on the parents itself to educate their child. So most parents try to focus more on their working, their careers, and they can have a better life for their child. So this is where the early childhood sectors come in. It is beneficial actually for the children itself. Grow up having the knowledge already there before going into primary school and everything. Yeah. So it doesn't matter where you are, where you start from. As long as you know that this is what you want to do, you want to learn and empower the kids, then it doesn't matter where you start. As long as you know that that is what you want to do, that's what you focus on, then just go ahead with it.